This time. Often racing at the second attempt in this Aidan Fitzgerald Racing and CF Bloodstock 4yo mares Maiden, and as they head away on their way towards their first of 15 prominent early on is going to be Western Summer, the one that was reluctant to line up with Sporting Melody towards the inside, and they in turn are being tracked as they make their way on into the bend by Little Talks with Cash Only down the outside, and further back behind these as they continue to make the bend to find Elusive Effort. As they make the bend now and straighten up towards fences 1, 2 and 3 along the back straight, and as they do so, out front it is showing the way Western Summer, who has the advantage, being followed in second by Cash Only. Sporting Melodies down the inside, and they in turn are being followed by Little Talks with Exclusive Effort, who in turn has been tracked towards the outside by Bobo Rhino. Wexgal is next down the inside. There was a mistake there by Main Stage in mid-division. James Kenny done well to keep the partnership intact. Further back behind these races, Stop Would Ya, who's towards the rear of mid-div, and just in behind him races as they make their way on around the bend, My Sister Sarah, as they continue on the run down on the back straight, and the overall back marker in the early part of the race as they make their way right down the bottom now is Joy Zane, as they all safely climb out over that next fence down the bottom and shortly make the bend. It's going to swing them back into the home straight, and out front it is Western Summer, who has the advantage from Cash Only, Sporting Melody, and they in turn are Wexgal, who in turn has been followed by Elusive Effort, Main Stage, Stop Would Ya, Joy Zane, and towards the back also is the green colours of, as they make their way on, My Sister Sadie, clearing out over that next fence and making their way on now. And up front, showing the way, it continues to be Western Summer, who has the advantage, being followed in second by Cash Only towards the Bubba Rhinos between them, and Sporting Melody towards the inside. Further back behind these two, next up in the field, races Little Talks. Behind Little Talks then, towards the inside is Wexgal, with Elusive Effort is next. And further back behind these to find New Mill Mold as they make their way on towards the next, or New Mill Getaway rather, who in turn has been followed by Main Stage, Stop Would Ya, Joy Zane, and the overall back marker continues to be My Sister Sadie. Making their way now into the back straight on their way towards the fence that was the first on our previous circuit, and out front it is Western Summer, who's still got the advantage, being followed in second by Cash Only. They in turn are being followed by Sporting Melody, Bobo Rhino. Wex Girl is next, and they're being followed by New Mill Getaway, who in turn has been tracked by Little Talks. Main Stage is next, and further back in the field find Elusive Effort. Behind that one then races the yellow colours of Stop Would Ya, with Joy Zane, the upper back marker, My Sister Sadie. Making the way now on the run towards fence number 7, down along the back, 8 rather, down along the back straight, and out front it is Western Summer. It still has the advantage. They're tightly grouped in behind as they make their way out over. Bobber Rhinos, another one towards the 4, being followed further back as they make their way on by Little Talks as they swing the bend and straighten back around, but it's Western Summer by a couple of lengths to Cash Only and Sporting Melody. They in turn have been followed by Bobo Rhino. Little Talks, New Mill Getaway is next, who in turn has been tracked by Wexgal. Main Stage, Exclusive Effort. Stop Would Ya is next, and they're being followed by Joy Zane and the upper back marker, My Sister Sadie. Clearing out over the next fence and making the way on to go through the gap and on towards the fence a little bit at our last in this circuit's time. And out front it is Western Summer. It still has the advantage, is over in front and a couple of lengths in front over Sporting Melody in second. Bob Irvine is third, and they're being followed by New Mill Getaway, who's next up, being chased towards the outside by Cash Only, with the New Mill Getaway is next, and they in turn are being followed as they make their way on towards this next fence by Main Stage. Just in behind Main Stage as they begin to round the bend races Elusive Effort. Behind Exclusive Effort, Elusive Effort continues to race Stop Would Ya, and in behind then races Joy Zane, and the upper back marker, My Sister Sadie's just been ridden along now. As they go towards the fence, which is 5 fences from home, in this 4-year-old mare's Maiden, and Western Summer got tight to that, has been quickly pulled up, lost quite a lot of ground there, Western Summer, but she's out of it. So 11 remain standing as they make their way. A bad mistake, Sporting Melody. Sporting Melody very nearly went. Still clinging on is the rider. So there was absolute carnage at that fence, but a good recovery there from Brian Lawless as they make their way on. Numerous runners hampered there as they make their way on now towards the fence down the end of the back straight. And it is Main Stage towards the inside, who in turn is being tracked. Sporting Melody is going to be pulled up before that. Brian Lawless hasn't been able to recover. Wexcal was pulled up, and also pulling up was My Sister Sadie, as they make their way now around the bottom bend and begin to straighten up towards their final 2 fences. Bob or Rhino from Main Stage in second. New Mill Getaway is going into third, and Day in Turn are being followed further back by Little Talks. Running wide off the bend was Elusive as they make their way now on towards their second last fence, and there's close to call up front. Bobber Rhinos come through the lead from back in second. Now races Little Talks, and they're being followed by, as they make their way on through the gap, that's Main Stage, but towards the final fence goes Bobber Rhino, ploughed out through it, but she's safely out through it, and on the run up towards the line it's going to be Bobber Rhino who's going to take this for Bertie Cassin, and Colin Bowe back in second will be Little Talks. They're followed in then by Main Stage, New Mill Mall, Joy Zane, and alongside that one it was Stop Will Ya. They in turn are being followed in by Elusive. That's a elusive effort, and the final finisher will be Cash Only.